Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Machado and Donaldson slug it out next on the show. Chris Tillman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, if we take a look here, left-handed hitters are hitting less than 250 against him. He's really been able to dominate him.
John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Steve, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone.
Marco Estrada will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, something to watch for. He's thrown extremely well this year on the road, so I expect a good ball game out of him.
Adam Jones comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number one. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, they're going to have to hit some gappers out there because they are dead last in stolen bases. They can't run. If they're not going to rely on any speed, they really need to get a consistent power production and drive in guys with extra base hits.
Mark Trumbo will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down. With a moment now, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Chris Davis will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
Well, he's going through a stretch right now where he's hitting over 350 in his last, matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Well, Matt, Hillsdale gets pretty favorable reviews from all parties. I think some pitchers wish he'd give a little more on the corners, but he's usually right more often than they are.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Manny Machado will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right side, and that's through for a hit. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one from Oriole. Matt Wieters. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Pilar. Gone! So it's a solo shot off the bat of Matt Wieters. Home run number 5 on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. you can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, going back to back here, this is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it, wound up getting just a bit underneath it, and popping it straight up.
He'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
A foul tip right into the glove of Martin as he's able to hang onto it to record the strikeout.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Lake going back at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now, obviously, this pace won't last, but, man, he has hit everything in sight.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete. The Orioles lead it 2-0. Tired here in the 4th. Jose Bautista stands in. He's 0 for 1 after.
Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage. I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2.
Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is
Chris Davis is set to lead us off.
Might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Lake ranging back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, not much of a surprise here. This is what MVPs do. He's fortunate here that they decide to come after him. I don't know why, but that is a fundamentally strong swing. The ball just jumps off his bat. It's way out of here with plenty to spare.
Here's Manny Machado now. Out in front of it, strike 1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, he's been like a cat with 9 lives out there. Normally, when you give up 3 home runs, you're going to be in big trouble. But luckily, they've been solo homers, so it's kept them in the ballgame.
Pedro Alvarez will dig in. 0 for 1 here.
That last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
But the catcher quickly slaps the tag on him here for the second out.
And this is a case of adding insult to injury here. First off, he chases a pitch in the dirt that was nowhere close to the zone, and instead of making the catcher throw down to first, he just allows himself to get tagged out flat-footed in the box.
Now to the plate, Darwin Barney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Now batting,
Junior Lake. Here's the 1-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Reimold looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time.
Jose Bautista will get us going for the Jays here as they start. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Bounced weakly near the plate. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
now batting.
So stepping in, Justin Smoke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Kevin Pillar, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third.
These are the at-bats where there's pressure on both sides, and you better believe that that man out on the mound is feeling it too.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Reimold racing back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over to start the at-bat to try to get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret, because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he'll motion for the bullpen here, so that's going to be all for Chris Tillman. Brad Brock is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
35, Brad Brock.
Adam Jones will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be...
In now, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat.
So far in this at-bat, he could go just about anywhere from here.
Drives it to deep right field. But this will be off that big scoreboard down there. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Junior Lake will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Junior Lake. His second of the game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked.
So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one of the stats this team is very.
The second baseman, number 6.
Jonathan Scope will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. And he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Matt Wieters is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And he lays off there 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as they're. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Drew Storen will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th.
Drew Storen.
Odrisamer Despaigne will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Odrisamer Despaigne.
Play for the first out.
First baseman
Justin Smoke will stand in here. Oh. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run scores from second. It's an 8-3 ball game.
now batting.
Darwin Barney steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at.
What just happened?
Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Hardy and into left center field for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder
Junior Lake stands in again here with 2 home runs already to deliver the 1 and 2. And that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Oh! Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Toronto leads this one 8-3. Nolan Reimold will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably Troy.
Oliver Drake will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Chris Davis will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned
lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Shot toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. Manny Machado gets another crack right here. He's got
that thing in there.
Nobody out, runner on first. To third. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, and hey, give these guys.
Because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
On the ground up the middle. Barney for one. On to first, and Alvarez is hit into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. You know, nothing gets you off the hook after back-to-back singles, quite like a double play ball to that third guy.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score is the runner from third. It's now an 8-4 ball game, and he's safe. Matt Wieters will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some
and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's a good job out of the pen here as he records the final 8 outs here to finish off this win, and he picks up the save.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 8